today. This is the Hup One Burning Wheels edition. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. This is the latest car added to the Crew 2. The Hup One has been a thing since the Crew 1 has been customizable for the longest time, but this is a special variant and it's in street race. That's a little bit weird if you ask me. It also comes with the smoke and this flamey nitro and this, which we've already purchased, so we do get a little bit of a discount. Now, this is available as crew credits only, but you can purchase the car in another way. You can just buy it in the store, but you just don't get all the extra little bits with it. Now, if you didn't know, also, there is also this bundle here, which is 69 days long. I'm actually a child, but get it, because it's a decent one. So yeah, I was going to try and show you, but I already bought it, so I can't figure out what the price is, because I'm really smart. Now, what else do we have to show? Well, in this week's summit, where it's very related to all the goings on Rust and Dust, as you can clearly see, we have a very special event available. Oh, that's actually the proper themed event. Maybe we'll give that a go. So there's also new drift stuff, and there's this coming soon. There she is. She comes under the proto manufacturer. Let's select and favorite that. I want to jump into the performance. What on earth? The performance customization, and I'm just gonna jump this thing straight up to 280. You know me. That's how we gotta do. I ain't touching. We need to take the suspension off another vehicle. Now, the advantage to the Hup One and the Proto series of vehicles is that you've always been able to customize them hugely. They're built by every tower themselves, but of course, this is a special one, so we can't. That's a bit of a shame. Though we can do some color bits to it, which I was going to say does nothing, but it actually does do something. We can change the color of the hot rod if we want to. I don't know if you'd really want to change the color because it's a hot rod, right? I mean, I don't know if it suits any color quite like it does suit the color black. We've got livery customization in here as well, and I've got to hope that this thing is actually the first livery. It's not just black windows. I've got to hope that this thing drives well and is fun to drive. I am surprised that this is not a drag race vehicle. I was expecting that to be the case, but apparently not. Now, I think some of those liveries are probably just ported from the normal Hup One that's available. We can, of course, do all the tires and all the vanity because, again, it is not a real brand of vehicle, so you can just play around with it as you wish. Now, what do I exactly want to put on it? That's another story, isn't it? I kind of like the standard wheels. Well, you know me. I'm basic. We're going for the red. Oh, we've also got that smoke that we had last time, which is just a bit crazy. And also keep the yellow. And as for the underglow, I'm probably going to change it. I don't think the underglow suits it. Maybe let's go for an orange. Now, what's interesting is this vehicle is a street race vehicle. And the event is not a street race event. It's rather strange indeed. I think it's actually in the off-road and the rally cross. There it is. It's an event that doesn't include the vehicle. So we're definitely going to do that this video because I want to give that a go. The recommended is 90 and I'm 91, so that's not too shabby. Hey, look, it's doing the dance. It's ready to smash. I'm just waiting for the gates to up. There we go. Oh, it's in the snow. That's not the best situation to be test driving a bloody vehicle of any kind. Never mind a bloody hot rod. All right, let's give it the beans. The shifts are pretty slow. It only revs to 5,000, but we are doing pretty well off the line, building up to the high speeds pretty well indeed as well. And you fly up to 200 in a street race car. That's actually not a bad shout. And here's the turning. It kind of understeered a little bit. Or maybe we might have a little bit of an understeering pig on our hat. Oh my lord. It handles like the bikes do. That is not a nice car to drive. Yeah, it feels like it's supposed to be a bloody drag vehicle, but they decided against it. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can steer control, you can fix it, you can adjust it, you can regain the reins of the automobile, but quite frankly, it handles a little bit worse than I thought it would. For a street race car, like a modern new street race car that's, not modern, but a new street race car in the Crew 2, you'd think that they would have made it so that it's a little bit more handleable, but I mean, hey, unique driving characteristics, at this point, it's a little bit more important than that of a competition, because if you want to compete use a Lamborghini. Quite frankly, that's all you need to do. I will say, it's not slipping and sliding around on the snow, though, which is rather odd. It doesn't slip at all. You'd expect it to be slipping, especially in weather like this. But I am quite happy with it. It's not... It's got a little bit of character to it. I like when they add vehicles that are a little bit different. Of course, this was just kind of a redo of one that was already in the game, but we have got some proper good redos of cars that are already in the game soon. So I don't want to complain about them because it does look quite exciting. I'm hoping that the lowriders are proper lowriders. We'll have to wait and see. If it's a lie, I hope it's not, because this... I just hit Bambi. This is quite nice. It's a shame, as I say, it's not drag. I think I would have appreciated it more if it was drag. I'd appreciate it even more if it had the ability to customize it and change it up just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Not even a big bit. Not even a big bit. But I definitely want to try that new event. Because that new event, like, I don't understand why this isn't in the new event. Every other car in Summer in Hollywood has included the ability to use said... You know what I'm saying? It's not used. Maybe it is. Maybe we're just wrong. Right. Drive up to the event. Is it going to put us in a... Oh, it's going to put us in a Charger RT Hemi. There you go. This is not a vehicle I was expecting. Why? I really don't get this. Why not make it off-road if it's going to be an off-road event as well? Very bizarre. I'm quite curious as to how this event is actually going to go. Is there going to be any point to the Hup One whatsoever? We've got a film grain going on. It's going to be like a classic race. Granted, I should probably... Is the car here? No.
You're going to win this easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I'm going to try my best. What's this music? So I do like the music that they add onto these events. It reminds me of the Crew One. The music actually really reminds me of the Crew One. I was hoping for a second that the Crew One beat would pop in like... It is slightly different. I'm going to be shot for not knowing what this is supposed to be from, but I don't know why the Hup One is on there. I guess I know that's just the cover car of this update, this car drop, this week, this theme. But it should be in the event. Every other event has had that vehicle in the event. It's just a little bit strange. But you can tell it's kind of coming towards the end of the Hollywood, the Summer in Hollywood themed events. We're getting close to the end now. There's an Ubisoft event tomorrow, I believe it is. And we should be able to hear a little bit more information about those lowriders is looking like. That's a solid wall. That ain't right. It is quite Crew One-esque, the music. I can hear it in my head. The Crew One event. The events where you were basically like chasing somebody down or something like that. Yeah. Back in the day. That story was really... I don't know. Some people loved it. I would say it was alright. The Crew One. But I'm gonna say it wasn't fantastic. It wasn't like Need for Speed levels of story. It was better than some of the more modern Need for Speeds. I'm not gonna lie there. But I do wish they had another go at it. I think they could do a cracking story. I am messing this up so bad. Of the mooded events I've done thus far, I say this is the least exciting one. Doesn't really seem much to it. This is one of the events in the summit, so you're going to want to get your practice in. This thing is quite boaty, so I would suggest getting your practice in pretty aggressively if you're looking for that summit reward. So there isn't really anything worth playing for in this summit, in my opinion, unless you really want vanity items. I think the summit that we're going to be playing for, and a lot of us, is when the lowrider update drops. If it is an update, but if when the lowrider cars drop. Because we're all going to want to see, can that thing drop its booty to the ground? Can it do a pop, pop, hop? I don't know. Time will tell, my friends. Time will tell. Did a little bit better on the second lap there. But just very odd. Very, very odd indeed. Are you going to bother playing this? I don't know. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know what you think of this new car. It's not even the new car that I'm driving. It's very rare that I drive a different car at the end of the bloody episode. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, peace out.